Hi, I'm Danny Clark. In my role as a wealth advisor at Solidarity Wealth, I'm constantly monitoring the stock market. An important part of understanding the stock market is grasping the S&P 500. Lots of people have heard of the S&P 500 index, but not many people fully understand what it is. Today, I'd like to explain in simple terms what it's about and why it's so important. So what is the S&P 500 exactly? It's basically a blend of about 500 major US companies, all rolled into one index. Here's an image that shows some of the companies and sectors that make up the index. These companies aren't randomly chosen. Rather, they're carefully selected to represent 11 different sectors of the economy. They make up roughly 80% of the value of the entire US stock market. So the S&P 500 is sort of a bellwether of how companies are doing. This gives us an idea of how the market is performing overall. You might be wondering how the S&P 500 is calculated. Rather than guesswork, its value is calculated based on market capitalization. That means each company is weighed differently based on their total market value. So large companies carry more weight in the index. Here's an example. A large S&P company worth hundreds of billions of dollars like Apple has a lot of financial and political clout in the index. Compare this to a smaller company like Etsy that's worth less than Apple and has much less weight overall in the index. So why is the S&P 500 so important? A lot of the S&P 500's importance stems from its longevity. The index has shown how resilient the US economy can be through periods of great volatility such as the tech boom and bust, the housing market crash, the Great Recession, and the recent pandemic-induced volatility. Through it all, the index has shown us how resilient the US economy can be, illustrating how companies evolve, expand, and stumble in an ever-shifting market. We all know how helpful 2020 hindsight can be, but the S&P's value here is no different. It has provided valuable insight to help investors like me make educated investment choices. The fact is, the S&P 500 can be a valuable tool for many investors. Whether you're new to the investment world or you're a seasoned investor, professional wealth managers at Solidarity Wealth can integrate insights from the S&P 500 into your portfolio. Ready to see what wealth management can do for you and your business? Reach out to us at info@solidaritywealth.com or call 385-374-1665 to schedule a discovery call.